Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Leslie Ann King, and today we're gonna talk about something similar to what we talked about before. Why you keep getting ghosted. Sis. I hate to say this, but if it keeps happening, if you have been ghosted time after time after time, the common denominator is you. I am not trying to bash you. I will never do that. This channel is all about uplifting you and empowering you to make way better decisions in dating and relationships so you can get to that kingdom marriage. But sometimes we have to have a real look at ourselves, and we are the common denominator. If it keeps happening, what are we doing? And you might be like, no, the person, they're just trash. They're trash. Why do you keep picking trash, sis? Why do you keep picking trash? Have you paused to sit and think, if I keep choosing dudes that are not accountable, that do avoid conflict, that ghost me instead of are honest, why am I doing that? You have to look deep into yourself to see why you're even attracting that type of person. And I said this before in another video, that a lot of times men will ghost for a number of reasons, right? Like it could be that they met someone else that they might connect with more than they connect with you, fine, right? But other times it is because you are trying to lead that dating situation. You are trying to plan all the dates. You're the one initiating contact. You're the one calling. It's too much. Men do not like an aggressive woman. They are not built in that way. They are built to be pursuers, not to be pursued. So if you are going so hard and you are the one that is pursuing, it will 100% push a man away. Stop doing this. Let a man pursue you. And if he goes ghost in that situation, let him stay ghost. Like, you need to get to the point where you understand and know your intrinsic value. You, sis, you have value. And when you know that you have value and you know what God says about you and you continue to grow that relationship with God and you see yourself the way that God sees you, you won't let someone ghosting you completely affect you and your confidence level. You will keep it moving because that's not the person for you anyway. If someone can't be accountable and can't tell you the truth and be upfront with you, they're probably not marriage material, quite frankly. If you are the person who is dominating and trying to control the relationship, think about it. You're the one doing all the work. Do they actually like you? Are you just the one that's doing everything? Are you coming off desperate? You don't want to be with someone just because you forced everything. Like there's nothing that they did on their own. So when the time comes and you guys have been dating for a while, you're the one that's going to try to get them to propose. You're the one that's going to try to get them to marry you. You shouldn't have to do that. And if you're doing that now, it's going to be a problem later. Another reason why you keep getting ghosted, you are getting attached off words, sis. You are getting attached within the first hour of meeting somebody. You don't know anything for real about this guy. You don't know how y'all feel about controversial topics. You don't know if y'all are on the same page. But because he's cute and he said like 2 jokes, you over here like, wow, this is it. This is chemistry. This is the one. And so you go into it with all that energy, just like, yeah, this is the one. You're the one for me, because we had just like great chemistry and a great first date, even though I don't really know that much about you just yet. Just because I talked to you even for a couple of hours still does not mean that you know how that person's going to be in difficult situations. Still does not mean that you know that person's like the depth of their personality. You just know what you saw in that first night. And as we all know, that is only a small piece of that person, and it could be what that person just wants you to see. It takes time to get to know somebody. So stop falling for someone off of words. They have shown you no action. You just met them. And when you do this, I'm telling you, you come off desperate. And this makes a guy like, she's a little much. She's crazy. I just met her. She thinks that we're doing all of this. She thinks I'm her Boaz. I don't even know. She's not even Ruth. Like in their head, they're like, I don't even know enough about you to say the same thing. Are you jumping the gun? Are you thinking too far ahead and repelling a guy? That's something to think about. And lastly, who are you choosing, sis? Like, let's be real. Like, if you were to write down a list of the guys that you have been choosing, and you wrote down why you chose to date them, what you liked about them, and what you didn't like about them, would the things that you didn't like, would they be ridiculously crazy? Would they be something that would garner red flags? Like really ask yourself, because we know deep down inside, we have the intuition, we know the truth, we know when somebody ain't about nothing. We know when somebody just has a cute smile, but they ain't got no job and they ain't trying to get a job. We know when somebody is a flirt and they flirt with me, this person, and everybody and their mama. Like, we know. Let's be real. Like, sis, like, I'm having to have this, like, you are like right here in the room with me. Sis, who are you choosing? Because I know that a lot of these men, you look back and you be like, he really wasn't it. Like, he's really not a good dude. Oh, he really ain't about nothing. He really not even a believer. He's really not even a godly man. He's really not even a reliable man. He's not really a trustworthy man. So why are you doing that? Do you not think that you deserve to be loved? Do you not think that you deserve to be with somebody who's trustworthy, who treats you the way that you should be treated? Do you not believe that you genuinely deserve to be with a godly man? Do you think that there are not enough men out there, enough godly men out there, and so you're using your own thinking and trying to play God, thinking that you could change the guy that you know is not it? That is why you're getting ghosted. God will allow you to get ghosted too, because he wants to protect his daughter and he knows that you're choosing wrong. You're like, but why didn't it work? I don't understand. Like, everything was going well. Was it? Let's really take a look. And even if, I've been in a situation where I was like, I don't understand. Why did this happen? And it was really God's protection for me. It was God's protection over my life. I discovered that this person had commitment issues. It wasn't just me. Like, they had real issues that they needed to work through. Sometimes it's you, but sometimes it truly is them, and you keep choosing them. And that's why the problem is now becoming you, because you keep choosing them. Why are you choosing emotionally unavailable men? That's something that you have to sit with yourself and figure that out, because that could be a reason why you keep getting ghosting. It's who you're choosing and who you're choosing to let into your life. You have to have a standard and be that standard. You can't just say one thing and do something else. You have to be about it. You got to live about it. Okay? So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please be sure to click the subscribe button, like, and share. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.